Okay, so we're going to talk about the best screencasting software available on the market today. This is not a comprehensive list. It's just three of the ones that I've had the most experience with and have enjoyed using the most. A couple of things about that. When we talk about screencasting, there's an idea of a blended or flipped model of a classroom. The blended model, like it says, and the flipped model, like it says. It flipped. Leo and Puzio say that in 2016 that content dissemination or lecture is moved outside the classroom to create more time for active learning inside the classroom. So this is the idea of flipped instruction. The idea that when you come into class, you're ready to work, you're ready to do the things that need to be done, and are able to understand the material. And they go on to talk a lot about the different things throughout other pages of their study on page 776 as well, where they talk about a lot of the benefits of it and how students are more engaged and all the different things that go into just the idea of somebody being prepared before they walk into the classroom. Now, the blended instruction model is the idea of the flipped instruction model added to the traditional classroom model. It can be used together, and that's actually what where I use in my current school. We're also talking about screencasting. We know that screencasting is when audio is captured by like for those using the app or using whatever. And Amanda Thomas in 2017 is the one that provided that definition. But one of the primary things that we'll talk about, and one of the primary uses of these things, is the idea of providing lecture videos. Otten et al. In 2020 say that instructional videos are primarily designed to deliver information to viewers or to demonstrate how to solve certain kind of problems. One of the big things that we face in today's education is that kids need a lot of support as they go through. So certain things like outlining informational texts. And so, yeah, doing those things, as Garry et al. Say that in 2018, they talk about how outlining text, especially with the use of videos, is extremely helpful because it allows the time and the replayability of those things to really help. When we talk about all the different things that screencasting can do, the primary thing that it really does benefit is the fact that you can replay it. And so in educational settings, screencasting provides instructors a lot of feedback opportunities, and including a lot of video tutorials and personal videos on specific assignments. That comes from Waltemeyer and Cranmore in 2018 as well. They provided some of that information in regards to what we can do. So the three products that we're going to review are Screencastify, Screencast-O-Matic, and Camtasia. Screencastify, some facts information about them. They from their website. They like to tout that they have over 15 million users or over 189 countries. They offer both a free mode and a paid version. The real big difference between the two is that free mode limits you to only 5-minute time limits of your videos. Unlimited, the paid version is what they call unlimited, allows you to literally make videos unlimited length. It also gives one of the best features of it. One of the other things that it does is it links to your personal Google account. And as a result, it automatically creates a folder in Google Drive and loads your videos to it. So some of the strengths and some of the features, it's very simple and easy in a good way. It's a very streamlined app. The connectability to Google Drive is a huge plus because it allows you as the owner of the Google account to essentially become the owner of the video immediately. And as a result, it gives you a lot of easy manipulation of the videos. There's an editing suite that comes within Screencastify itself. The videos are in file types in the MOV file type that allows you to upload to various other websites such as Edpuzzle that can do a lot of add-ons. And you can also upload it into various other editing software material. So it's very easily accessible and very streamlined thing. Some action shots of it, some examples. When you click on the extension in the top right corner of your web browser, it will come up with this menu right here, and it's very simple. You choose what you want to record, You would choose how you want to record it, and you choose basically whether or not you're going to do various stages of that. And so it gives you a lot of different things to choose from with that. And it's very helpful. There's more options as it goes that you can edit as you do. But it really can be very simplistic to just fire out a video and get stuff done. As for an educator that's busy, that doesn't have a lot of time to edit or doesn't have a lot of time to do stuff, you can overlay this over a slideshow, kind of like what we are doing here. So here's a quick video example of me uploading a video or loading a video. When Screencastify is activated, it gives you a quick 3-second countdown, and then immediately goes into the video recording process. So everything you see on the screen is everything that you see presented to your students. So as you can see, I have a slide here, and you're able to see the video. It gives you a nice, convenient toolbar down below as well that I will show you a picture of in a second. Yes, so the various things within this is just a quick 27-second video. It allows you almost immediately after finishing the video to edit and then publish to YouTube, which that video was. And so as a result, it gives you a lot of accessibility and a lot of immediate turnaround. And so as a result, it creates a new page as soon as you finish, immediately save it to the Google Drive folder, and lets you immediately push it out to YouTube, which is linked again to your Google account. So it's super convenient. Overall, I'd say it's a very solid and workable product. It's very accessible. It works very well with other programs, and especially with upload-friendly sites like YouTube or Vimeo. The videos are able to be uploaded to the hosting sites. It's very easy to replay them. In my own classroom, the videos I upload I will put them on YouTube and link them into my Google Classroom, and it's all very accessible. The big thing about this is that it could be both synchronous and asynchronous, which is part of the blended learning and flipped learning model. And what we know from synchronous and asynchronous, and this is from Auster in 2016, she tells us that in theory that the blended learning courses that are there for students, the blended learning courses incorporate both synchronous and asynchronous learning, and they may provide students with the best of both worlds, basically allowing them to study and to be educated in the best form or fashion they can. This is really nice because it allows them to go into and look at whatever you're uploading whenever they want to or whatever is best for them. Screencast-O-Matic is the next one. From their website, they tell us that they are used in 190 countries, operates on major operating systems such as Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, and Chromebook. The big thing that it has over Screencastify is it has a very convenient app that's linked to your account. And the video editor also has lots of effects and animations. The editing and interactivity possibilities are very readily available. There is a cloud hosting as well, and it's able to easily load onto the hosting websites like YouTube and Vimeo. Just an example of the screen recording as you can see it as it's going. And then as you look at the editing software as well, you see it is a good bit more detailed than what you would have seen with Screencastify. Screencastify likes to just have a cut and a insert area. This has a lot of areas for transitions, for overlay of graphics or other material as you go through. There's a lot more, I would say between the two, there's more accessibility. The editing software is more robust, but the drawback is that it's a Screencastify's cloud server. It doesn't necessarily upload to Google, which is depending on the security level of your school system and where you are, it could be an issue. Camtasia is the other one. This is information from their website, techsmith.com. And as a result, it basically talks about the fact that it's used by a large number of Fortune 500 companies. It supports a bunch of different file formats for both uploads and downloads. It can be used in various popular relevant operating systems, so that's always important. And unlike the other two, though, it is not cloud-based. Instead, it is purchased online, and you download the file, and it becomes a program on your computer. The big things of them, the big strengths of it is that it's got a much more robust editing and feature suite. There's a lot of video creation parts. There's a lot of editing features and a lot of things that allow you to create, edit, and really modify your videos to then upload them to YouTube. It has a very easy to use interface system with a customer service and maintenance department. The features allow any educator that they want, if they have time, to be very interactive with the material they're presenting. Some examples, you see the editing suite's a lot more intuitive and has a lot more data than even Screencast-O-Matic. In conclusion, within Camtasia, there's a lot of features, a lot of options and features that allow the user to customize their presentation, especially if they have time. But the two main issues I see with it are that the cost for Camtasia is $249 for a single subscription. And so as a result, there's some issues with costs there. There's also the download requirements, and there's also the lack of cloud access. So it's saved onto your computer. So it doesn't mean you have easy access to it in various other forms and places as it goes. As an analysis or conclusion of all the three, basically what an educator wants or needs in their software for screencasting is what determines the essentials of what they need. If you want a quick and easy experience, great accessibility with a lot of editing stuff and all the different things, Screencast-O-Matic is a good choice. If you want something that's extremely highly dynamic but expensive and therefore also very time consuming, Camtasia is by far the best. If you want an application that's just readily available, readily accessible, and you're not really into doing a lot of editing and doing a lot of different things, you just want to get your videos out to students, then Screencastify is by far your best choice. For me personally, this video is filmed on Screencastify. Screencastify would be the one I would choose, and it's the one I do choose for my day-to-day lessons and what I do. I use it because of the ease of file type. When you upload, edit, and modify it, you can put it onto other sites and edit it very easily. The biggest factor, I think one of the major factors, is the Google Drive accessibility. Being able to upload a video that I've recorded on Screencastify that's uploaded on my Google Drive, to be able to access it anywhere that I have a device is a massively important and massively useful tool. If I can access it from my phone or even my smartwatch and upload it to my my students, it's kind of unbeatable for me. So that's why Screencastify would be the three that we covered. Screencastify would by far be the one that I choose and have chosen. Here are my references. Have a wonderful day.